Canada geese are a common sight here in Huntsville, but one community says the birds are becoming too much to handle. Last week, Edgewater's Homeowners Association voted to euthanize its Canada geese population, and that decision is sparking outrage across the Tennessee Valley. But can an HOA legally exterminate these birds? We verify.
Save the geese! Save the geese!
We're just hoping for a humane outcome. They need to go the humane route and keep these birds from coming back if it's so much of an issue.
I think there has to be a better option than just killing them.
Residents and animal lovers alike gathered outside the Edgewater community this weekend, outraged over the neighborhood's plan to euthanize its Canada goose population. Some were calling the plan cruel, with others calling it a federal crime. But HOA leaders argue the geese have become a quality of life issue, pointing to property damage and large amounts of waste left behind. But where does the law stand? Can a homeowner association legally euthanize its geese? Let's verify. Our sources are the U.S. Department of Agriculture, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, and the Alabama Wildlife and Freshwater Fisheries Division. Here's what we found. Under the Migratory Bird Treaty Act, it's illegal to kill a Canada goose or its eggs without federal authorization. And that law applies year-round outside of designated hunting seasons. But the key word is authorization. When geese create problems such as property damage, overpopulation, or public safety concerns, local governments can seek federal authorization from the U.S. Department of Agriculture. If approved, those management options can include preventing eggs from hatching, removing nests, relocating birds, or in some cases, lethal removal. But it's not the first option the law considers. Officials typically consider non-lethal methods first, such as letting grass grow taller to make areas less attractive to geese, using trained dogs to herd them away, or installing barriers near ponds. If those efforts don't work, or if the geese pose a threat to people or public safety, only then may federal officials authorize lethal removal. According to the Edgewater Homeowners Association, they've spent the last 6 years trying non-lethal methods to manage the growing flock, and nothing has worked. But the USDA tells us that as of Monday, Edgewater does not have a cooperative service agreement with the USDA for goose extermination. If they decided to act on their own, they could face federal prosecution under the Migratory Bird Treaty Act. So we can verify that, yes, communities can legally exterminate their goose population, but only with proper federal authorization through the U.S. Department of Agriculture. And if you have something you want us to verify, text us at 256-382-2692.